Hello everyone, Monique here. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, where Tuesdays are dedicated to Tom Ford beauty. I am very excited about today's collection. This is the Private Rose Garden collection. As you can see, there's a couple of pieces. I also have an existing eyeshadow palette that was re-promoted in limited edition packaging, but we'll get into all of that. This collection's got 2 eyeshadows, a lip oil, and lipsticks. So I'm going to share details with you, swatches, we'll create a couple of looks, and let's see, because we need to know what this Private Rose Garden collection is all about. Shall we? I have to share this with you really quickly. I got them. Disco Dust and Honeymoon. I got them. I'm so excited for these. I didn't have these, and you guys insisted that I get them, and I got them. So I'm really excited to have them, and we will definitely be dabbling on into these very, very soon. I still can't understand why I didn't have these in the collection in the first place, but I'm happy that I took your advice and have them now. Okay. Anyways, I just thought it was very suiting and appropriate to start off Tom Ford Tuesday with an update to let you guys know, because I'm really excited to have them. Anywhoots, let's get into the details on this collection that I'm going to be sharing with you today, the Private Rose Garden collection. So a quick overview and a rundown on all of the pieces in the collection. There are 2 eye color quads included in the Private Rose Garden collection. The first one is 01 Rose Tease. This one is new. So as you can see, we have limited edition packaging. It's white with black. Love that. Definitely going to keep it clean. I insist. Anyways, the detail that I just could not share with you is this. I know it's just a box, but this is a nice little detail. So you've got the black packaging, and when you open it up, it's the inside is pink. If you don't know, hi, I'm Mo, which is short for Monique. I love Tom Ford and I love pink. So I was just so happy about this. So that cute little detail. Of course, you get your sleeve, and here is the new of the 2 eye color quads, the new color story. So as usual, you get your applicators, which we used in last Tom Ford Tuesday, because I had to prove a point. I had to show you guys that these little applicators come in very, very handy. But anywhoots, all mattes. This color story in particular is all mattes. And again, this is 01 Rose Tease. Look how soft and pretty this color story is. I cannot wait to create some looks with this. Again, of the 2 eye color quads, this one is a brand new color story. Let me share the other one with you. So the other color story, you can get it in the limited edition packaging, which I always highly recommend if you don't have the quad, but I already had it, so I resisted. The other color story is Insolent Rose. Now this one is a combination of finishes. This one has shimmers, or I want to say like a topper, satins, and matte in the color story. It's very, very pretty. They're both on the pinky. There's a little bit of a purple. Both very soft, both very wearable. Soft and pretty kind of vibes. Definitely getting that rose garden-esque kind of thing. I get it. I can see that through the color story. Yes. So those are the eye color quads. One that's a re-promote and one that's brand new. This collection also includes 2 lip color satin matte lipsticks. Beautiful formula. The packaging is the same with the little peekaboo pink, which I know. I like it, obviously. I don't want to go too much on about it. Anyways, limited edition packaging continues. The black and the white. Our first shade is 01 Intimate Rose. Isn't that one pretty? And number 2, Euphoric Rose. The lip color satin mattes are very creamy, comfortable mattes. Now, the product that the moment I saw it, and I shared this with you in our, discussing of the new makeup releases, the moment I saw it, I just knew. The lip oil. Tom Ford finally has a lip oil. This is called the Rose Lip Oil Tint. Packaging continues on with the little peekaboo pink. And here it is. Same size as your Gloss Luxe. but in the limited edition black and white packaging. Yes. I'm really so excited for this. Just based on swatching it, I didn't get too much of a tint, but that's okay. Formula seems nice, but we'll see. The lip oil is said to be a luxe limited edition lip oil with a lightweight feel that glosses lips in a luminous rosy gleam for a non-sticky petal soft pout. This applicator will hug your lips and apply your balm beautifully. There is a very light, super light scent. Nothing overwhelming or artificial at all. It smells really good. But yeah, I know it's just lip oil, but I'm super excited for it. So, details out of the way, swatches out of the way. Let's get into creating a couple of looks, yes? I don't know what that was. It's just pure excitement. It's Tom Ford Tuesday. You know, the full face is Tom Ford. I'll have everything listed and linked for you down below in the description box. But to be fair, I'm actually wearing a non-Tom Ford blush combo. This is Rosy Fuchsia from Sicily. I love this formulation. It's such a bright, fun, bold pink. But of course, I go in with a number 14 from Wayne Goss, which is a more lightly packed brush, diffuses the color very nicely, but it's still quite intense. So I actually go over top of it with this Mauve blush. I forget the name. It's like a number or something. M19. And I put that over top. And this has kind of been my go-to combo. And that's what I have on today, okay? So forgive me. It's almost a full face of Tom Ford. I know better, but I just had to today. But I am wearing my Soleil Neige highlight. Oh my gosh, I can't put this down. This is so gorgeous. It's pink, but it's champagne, and it's just, yeah, very surprising how much I've been reaching for this and loving it. Anyways, back to the Private Rose Garden collection. We're going to start off with Rose Tease. I'm going to create a couple of looks with this. These were so soft to the touch and just felt like velvet when I was swatching them. And they did swatch really nicely, but swatches only give you half the story, but I have a feeling that they're going to be good. All right, so we have a Tom Ford number 11. Let's start off with the lightest shade. Now, although the shadows are quite soft and velvety and super airy feeling, I'm not getting too much kick up yet, but let's see. A little bit. Anyways, I'm going to just build this up on the beginning portion of my lid, and I am using my concealer as primer. I'm running low on my Emotion Proof. It is time. I use that thing a ton. It is time to, you know, restock, repurchase, restock. Yeah, it's been a day. It's been a long day. All right, so wow, that went on nicely. All right, so that went on very, very nicely. This is the end of the day makeup, so if you see creasing, yeah. That's also kind of why I'm not wearing Tom Ford blush, but you understand. All right, same brush. Let's go in to pinky shade right here. Ooh, okay. And let's put that all over the rest of my lid. These shades, these shadows are so soft. They really, like, I don't know how to explain it. As I'm blending them on the lid, they're just super soft and creamy. Blending on the lid very, very, very nicely. Just going to continue to build up until, you know, it's my desired intensity. And what I like about this brush is I can just go directly in my crease and blend. I'm going to go back into the lightest shade that we put first. Kind of just reapply. And where the two colors meet, just pat and blend and kind of just go between the two colors. This is just a clean brush. I'm using that to perfect my edges. Finish everything up with a little bit of mascara. And yes, I did purchase the full size. It's just, I haven't gotten around to it. I'm trying to finish this up all the way. This is a sample. This was actually a sample that Valentino sent along with some other goodies. And I have just like, yeah, I've been really enjoying it. That is very soft and pretty, very easy every day. This pink is a perfect one and done. With a little wing liner, ooh, gorgeousness. All right, and that's our first look. Shall we do another? Let's start off with this shade. It's kind of like a purpley tone. I'm gonna focus that on the outer portion of the eye. Build it up. Let's see how intense we can get with this palette, because it is quite soft and it definitely gives that rose garden, you know, soft, pretty vibe. But let's see. So I'm just going to build it up on the outer eye and blend whatever's left on the brush directly in my crease. Just work on that for a moment. And I want to show you my shadows. They're, like I said, they're soft, but I'm not getting crazy amounts of kick up where it's all over the palette. And very nice formula, I have to say. They're pigmented and they're super velvety. I don't think I've ever explained a shadow with that texture, but that's what they feel like. Super soft in like the best way ever. I'm just continuing to build and blend this shade. And now I have to get another clean brush. So I've got a clean brush here. I'm gonna use that to blend the edges because I really want to keep it soft and diffused. And don't, I mean, it's bringing it a little bit more dramatic, but not too, you know, too much. Okay, I think I like where I am. Back into my Worker Pro. Yeah, that's the one I used to apply the purple. I'm actually gonna go into this shade and I'm gonna use that to diffuse the, I'm gonna kind of use that to blend the edges just a bit. I want to try this shade here on the lid. Let's try it and see how it comes out. It's like a brightening shade, but it's soft. Yeah, this shade, which is the lighter one, I feel like it's going to be a little too much of a contrast. This one is a bit softer. And here we go. I'm glad I can kind of pick that up. This one, in comparison to the others, I feel is the softest. This one has given me the most kick up and kind of like just fall out a little bit. All right, let's continue to build that on the lid. And just diffuse a little bit and then go back into the purple shade. I'm going to go into the lightest shade and I'm actually going to use that as my inner highlight color. Oh, that's cute. And whatever's left on the brush, we'll do a little rub on highlight. I haven't really been doing that a lot lately. I don't know, I just don't feel the need. Definitely getting the one and done vibe. Super soft, wearable, easy kind of colors. Really like that. These are easy wearing tones and colors, and this formula is really nice. Again, it's very soft and velvety. It's a very pretty formula. So those are our first two looks from Rose Tease. I do have a bit of primer on my lips. This is from Dr. Dennis Gross. It's a lip plumper. I always put that on to kind of prep my lips and plump them and get them ready. Kind of smooth my fine lines and stuff. So I'm just going to quickly remove it. When I swatched this lip oil, it didn't really give me a lot of tint, but it does, when you look at it, it has like the slightest of a pink tint. Again, it's the end of the day makeup. Don't judge my makeup too hard. My base makeup. Don't judge it too hard. All right, let's see. It smells really soft and pleasant. And it's just, in this shape, it just hugs your lip. See that? And then you can kind of hold it up and get the edge. You know, turn it over so you can get all the product. It's not sticky. The smell, it's a little, I feel like now that I have it on, it's a little bit more than just like smelling it really quick. But it's pleasant. It's a very soft rose scent. With this being an oil, it doesn't feel heavy. Actually feels very light and comfortable. Let's see what some of the ingredients are. Gel-like lip oil. It's formulated with coconut oil, vitamin E. It has a lightweight, non-sticky texture that feels cushioning and comfortable on the lips. Definitely agree with that. It can be worn alone for a healthy sheen. It can you can put it on top of lip color for a luscious gleam. Yeah, I could definitely see myself using this as like a primer. This is nice. I'm gonna stop going like this because it is like super soft and comfortable. Yeah. While we're here, let me just swatch the other lip products and then we'll get on to creating more looks. Now that I've removed that lip oil, my lips don't feel like weird or anything. They're not sticky or instantly dry. Yeah, okay. Lip color satin matte. Let's start off with 01 Intimate Rose. This is the lighter of the two. This is more like the nudie pink. I love colors like this, but I guarantee you I have colors like this in my collection. Although I just did a Tom Ford declutter of my lipsticks. I probably would feel a little bit more comfortable with this with a lip liner. It is a little light, but that is what it looks like applied. I have to put a lip liner because no. This is my go-to lip liner, what's left of it. This is from House of Sillage. 01 Intimate Rose. It is a very pretty color. Very pretty color, but it's a little light, so I'll definitely have to wear it with a liner. Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, this is definitely how I would do this. And although I'm wearing liner, lipstick, and then gloss on top, it doesn't feel heavy and goopy. It's still super soft and plump. Oh, here I am creating lip cocktails. All right, 02 Euphoric Rose. This one. See how intense and pretty that is? Clearly, I don't know how to put on lipstick. I'll perfect that in a second. This glides on your lips so nicely. And again, for a matte, it is so creamy. This is pretty. Let me clean it up a bit. All right, so here is number 02 Euphoric Rose. Yeah. This is a pretty color, isn't it? And it's so creamy. and super comfortable. Yeah. And yes, let's go ahead and try the lip oil on top. And my ring won't stop going off, so forgive me. And again, it's not heavy, sticky, or goopy in any way. All right, let's get into Insolent Rose. Gotta create some looks for you. All right, so I'm actually gonna apply the lip oil while I do my eyeshadow to kind of use it as lip prep. I am gonna go into the pink shade. This formula, like Rose Tease, it's soft, but this one gives a little tiny bit more kick up when I go to pick up the shadows. I'll show you really quickly. I just went into this one and it's kind of already getting all over everywhere, but just, you know, just so you know. Again, these are powder eyeshadows. They're gonna do that, but you can kind of get the gist of the formulation. It's very soft and, you know, velvety, smooth kind of gig. So I picked up the pink shade. This is a Tom Ford 13. It's the fluffy brush. And I am just going to focus this in my crease, go back in, build it up, and, you know, just take my time and build that up. It's going to be soft, but that's intentional because I want to go in with this topper shade. Do like a soft, ethereal little look with this one. Just going back, building up. Shadow is blending nice and easily and smooth. I have had this palette for a little while, so I can kind of speak on it a little bit. This one I actually found at Costbar, which if you don't know, Costbar is one of my favorite retailers. Online luxury stores. They do have actual stores and stuff, but yeah. All right. Again, I'm keeping it soft, so I think we're good there. I'm gonna just add a little bit to the outer eye, you know, just for my base. I'm gonna go in with my finger because this is a topper shade. And just apply that. This is what I really like about this palette, is this sparkly shade. It's fun. I'm just patting that all over, and that's the look. I use my finger because reality is, when you go in with a brush with these toppery, glittery shades, they do give a little bit of fallout. So I play it safe and I just go in with my finger. I'm not going to sit here and try to, oh, the brush. No, I don't want any fallout, so I'm just going to use my finger. I'm going to take this pencil brush and go into this lightest shade. This lightest shade is more of a satin. It has very fine, I mean super fine little glitter particles. So I'm just going to apply that to brighten my inner corner. It's an easy look to create. For this eye, I would definitely go in with the lighter of the two lipsticks with that lip liner. Yeah, so I can keep the focus on the eyes, but still have a nice lip combo going on. All right, let's do another look, yeah? I am going to start off again with the pink shade. I'm going to use that as my transitional color because I want to use the other colors from this palette. So I'm just building up and just in the crease, but up a little bit. I like to share as many looks as possible with Tom Ford quads because you can definitely do more than just one look with them. Now I'm going to go into the purple shade. This is a satin, but I think it blends really nicely. So this one does give a good amount of kick up as well. You probably can see. It's a softer shade. This I'm going to focus directly in my crease and just take my time and build it. Outer eye and in the crease. This makes a beautiful lid shade. And then you just blend the edge with the pink. We did something similar to that from the other palette. Although the tones are different, it could potentially look similar. But we'll talk about that at the end of our video here. If you're liking today's video and all the things, take a moment to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday. I need to go back into that pink shade because this purple kind of overpowered it, and just softly blend the edges. I just went in just a little bit. See, I kind of just did a dip like that and diffused. Now for the lid shade, I'm going into the lightest shade. Now remember, this is a satin finish, so there's a little bit of sparkle on it, just a little. You wouldn't be able to tell unless you knew. All right, with my pencil brush, I'm going into this lightest shade and I'm just gonna touch in on the sparkle. Very controlled because I don't wanna get a lot of fallout. So I'm just lightly tapping and then I'm gonna just lay that on the inner corner. It gives just a little bit of sparkle. It's nothing crazy. Can't really see it unless you're really looking for it. Oh, and I got a little fallout, but whatever, it's okay. Let's do some mascara. So here we are, we have 2 more looks, and this time around we used Insolent Rose. One look that's a lot softer, we used the satins and the matte, and it's more of that purple pinky tones. For this look, the sparkle. It's a very Tom Ford sophisticated kind of sparkle, whereas it's wearable. It's not too much, just enough. We'll talk about the lip oil in a minute, but let me pull this look together and use I'm going to go in with Intimate Rose, which is the more nudie pinky tone, with my House of Sillage lip liner. All right, so let's start off with the lip oil. I really like this. I like that I can use this to prep my lips. I can use it all on its own. You can totally go on with a lip liner and put this. You can put this over top, as I've done here. And it layers well. It doesn't feel heavy. It's hydrating. It's comfortable. It's nice. The scent. If you are a little sensitive to scents, this may bother you. When you kind of first smell it from the tube, it's soft, but once it's applied, it's like right here. So if you're sensitive to fragrance and little scents like that, it might bother you. But I like the overall feel of the product and how hydrating and easy it is. So I need to get more of these. The lipsticks. Beautiful, practical, wearable colors. Great formula, creamy, gorgeous, pigmented, all the things. I know I have colors like this. I know I do. But they are colors I use, reach for, all the things, so I'm happy with them. And they're nice. Let's talk about the eye color quads. All right. Swatching them, very different. Very pretty, okay? Once I was creating my looks, the only thing I could say was really different about them was formula. And then Insolent Rose has like a topper sparkle shade. So I don't really feel you need both. If you like color stories like this, get one. If you're more into the sparkle and you want a little bit more, I would recommend Insolent Rose, because it's got the satin, the topper, and then a matte. But if you just like it easy, grab and go, one and done, keeping it super soft, because again, both of them are soft, you're just getting a little bit more with Insolent Rose because of that topper sparkly shade. But this is really nice too. This formula, I like this formula a little bit more than Insolent Rose. Not to say that the formula in Insolent Rose is bad. It's just different. But this is a really nice velvety feeling formula. Blends beautifully, builds beautifully, like all the things you want from your eyeshadow. But this I feel is going to be a little bit more of like a grab every day. I don't really think you need both because the looks ultimately kind of come out similar. The tones are different, the colors are different, yes, but The colors, once they are applied on the lid on me, and I'm sure you probably saw it as well, they kind of ended up looking quite similar. And honestly, I feel like if I didn't go in with the sparkle shade, you probably wouldn't be able to tell between the two. So I don't think you need both. But that's just me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I definitely want to hear what you guys think about these new products from Tom Ford, the Private Rose Garden collection. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Again, thank you for your recommendations. I'm so happy that I have these in the collection now. We'll have to do some videos with them soon. Yes. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye. I'm so thirsty.